Welcome back to Prince Bike Update, your one-stop destination for all the latest and greatest in the two-wheeler world. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting releases of the year, the 2025 Honda Adverb 160. If you're someone who loves the adventure scooter lifestyle, or you're just looking for a practical, stylish, and capable machine that can take on both city streets and rugged paths, then stick around because this one's for you. So, the Adverb series from Honda has already carved out a niche for itself, blending scooter convenience with adventure bike ruggedness. And with the 2025 Honda Adverb 160, Honda has refined that formula even further. It's smarter, sharper, and more efficient than ever. Whether you're commuting, touring, or exploring on the weekends, the Adverb 160 is designed to be your do-it-all companion. Let's start off by talking about the engine and performance, because that's where Honda has made some clever upgrades for 2025. The Adverb 160 is powered by 156.9cc, single-cylinder, four-stroke, liquid-cooled S+ engine. It delivers around 15.8 horsepower at 8,500 rpm and a peak torque of 14.7 Nm at 6,500 rpm. That's a noticeable improvement in both power and efficiency compared to the outgoing model. Thanks to Honda's enhanced Smart Power Plus technology (AORS Plus), the engine is not only more responsive, but also cleaner and more fuel efficient. Now, don't let the scooter tag fool you. This machine can really move. It's got a V-matic automatic transmission, so it's twist and go easy, but with enough grunt to handle highway cruising or light off-road adventures. The throttle response is smooth and predictable, making it beginner-friendly, but seasoned riders will also appreciate the mid-range punch when overtaking or tackling hilly terrain. Fuel efficiency has also been improved. Honda claims mileage figures of around 45 to 50 km/L, depending on riding conditions. With a fuel tank capacity of 8.1 liters, that gives you a decent range before needing to fill up. Perfect for those long weekend rides or even daily commutes with fewer fuel stops. Now, let's move to the suspension and ride quality, which is where the Adverb 160 really starts to stand apart from regular scooters. At the front, you've got 31mm Showa telescopic forks, and at the rear, twin Showa shock absorbers with a longer stroke than traditional scooters. This gives the Adverb a plush yet controlled ride, capable of handling potholes, gravel, uneven roads, and even some mild trails. The engine cradle frame design also enhances stability and rigidity, especially when cornering or braking hard. Speaking of braking, the 2025 Adverb 160 is equipped with a 240mm front disc with ABS and a 220mm rear disc brake. The addition of single-channel ABS ensures better safety, especially in slippery conditions. It's not a full dual-channel system, but for most riders, especially in this segment, it offers a good balance of cost and safety. And let's not ignore one of the most unique things about this bike, its design. The 2025 Adverb 160 is a real head-turner. It carries forward rugged, adventure-inspired styling that sets it apart from other scooters. At the front, you've got a bold LED headlight setup, inspired by bigger Adverb bikes like the Africa Twin. The windshield is adjustable, giving you two positions for better wind protection depending on your riding style. The body panels have a tough, angular design that screams adventure. It's muscular, but not bulky. The underbone chassis combined with the relatively low seat height of 780mm means it's still accessible to shorter riders, while taller riders won't feel cramped either. The 14-inch front wheel and 13-inch rear wheel are both wrapped in semi-dual-purpose tires. They add to the rugged appeal and offer decent grip on loose or rough surfaces. Moving to the tech and features department, Honda has loaded the Adverb 160 with modern touches. The fully digital LCD instrument cluster is sharp and easy to read. Even in bright sunlight, it displays everything from speed, fuel level, trip meter, clock, and even real-time fuel efficiency data. You also get Honda's Smart Key system, which includes keyless ignition, an anti-theft alarm, and a built-in answer-back function, pretty slick for a scooter. There's also a generous 30-liter underseat storage space, enough to store a full-face helmet and some groceries or gear. And if that's not enough, there's also a front glove box with a USB charging port, perfect for keeping your phone topped up while navigating or riding long distances. The ergonomics are another area where the Adverb 160 excels. The upright riding posture, wide handlebars, and slightly forward footrest position make it comfortable for long durations. Whether you're weaving through traffic or cruising on an open road, the riding triangle feels relaxed and natural. Let's talk pricing now. The 2025 Honda Adverb 160 comes in at an estimated price of around a superscript 11.40 lakh to a superscript 11.50 lakh, ex-showroom, in India, and roughly $4,500 internationally, depending on the region and taxes. It sits a bit higher than your typical 150cc scooter, but you're also getting much more in terms of styling, features, comfort, and overall versatility. And that brings us to the real unique selling points of this bike. What makes the Adverb 160 special? First, it's the perfect middle ground between a daily city commuter and a weekend adventurer. Unlike most scooters that are confined to urban use, this one encourages you to explore. It's practical enough for office runs but fun enough for touring. Second, the build quality and Honda's reliability reputation mean you're getting a machine that's going to last. The fit and finish are excellent, panels feel solid, and the engine feels refined. There's very little vibration even at higher speeds, thanks to good NVH tuning. Third, the design. There is nothing else in the market that looks quite like the Adverb 160. It stands out in a crowd, no matter where you park it. It's stylish, rugged, and modern, everything the younger generation of riders is looking for. Sure, it's not a full-blown adventure motorcycle, and it doesn't pretend to be, but what it does extremely well, blending scooter convenience with an adventurous spirit. Whether you're an urban commuter, a student, or even an older rider looking for something light and fun, the Adverb 160 brings versatility in spades. So, should you buy the 2025 Honda Adverb 160? If you're in the market for a scooter but want something that's more than just another active or something that looks aggressive, rides well, and offers both fun and functionality, the Adverb 160 is a top contender. It might not be the cheapest scooter out there, but the value it delivers makes it worth every rupee or dollar. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the 2025 Honda Adverb 160. What do you think? Would you ride one? Drop your thoughts, questions, or any comparisons you'd like to see in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and of course, subscribe to Prince Bike Update for more honest bike reviews, comparisons, and all things two wheels. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.